Okay, the last and most important part for the pastels is going to be the cleanup. So as you can tell, it makes pretty much a huge mess. So the first thing that you want to do when you're cleaning up is you're going to make sure, so tap your page, make sure that all the excess dust is off of it. With our projects and when I am back, we are going to spray this so that the dust will stay and it won't be as smudgy. Like right now, if we touch it, it gets on our finger. So when I return, I'll give you some spray and that will keep it so that way if we do touch it, it won't end up so messy. But for right now, what I want you to do is once you've tapped your sketchbook and all the excess is off of it, I'm going to have you close your sketchbook and I'm going to have you put your sketchbook away in your portfolio cabinet so we can get these out of the way and we have a clean space so that way we can start to finish the cleanup portion. So this, with using all the pastels that I did, this is what my palette looks like. As you remember before, it was much, much neater than this. So the next thing that you're going to do as far as cleanup is make sure that you're placing all the pastels back in their container. Bonus points if you can get them to be in rainbow order, just because it looks nice. So I'm making sure all of these are back. Okay. So this is done. I'm going to put the lid on here. Okay. And then same thing like with our sketchbooks. Oh, there's my black. We're going to return these to that back counter so that they are out of our way and we can finish the last part, which is cleaning up the desk. So you're going to take your palette and you're going to put it on the back counter. You're also going to take, if you borrowed an eraser, you're going to take your ruler, and all of these things are going to go back where you found them on the back counter. So then that leaves us with the cleaning up our space. So you can see over here is really where I made my mess. So we cannot brush this off onto the floor. This is going to make a huge mess for us. It's going to be a huge mess for the custodians, and then they're never going to let us use pastels again. So what you're going to do is get a wet paper towel, and you're going to wipe the space with your pastel dust, staying away from the edge. With a wet paper towel, it's going to help you get all of the dust without brushing it onto the floor. But I do put my hand here just in case I need it. It's okay. So this is what your space should look like. I have asked the sub that if to make note of any students that space is extra clean, and if I get a note from all of you guys that everything was clean and you were able to help return this space back to the way it was when you came in at the beginning of class, then I'm going to pass out candy when I see you again on, I believe it'll be the Tuesday before break. So please do your best to make sure that this is what your space looks like when you're done. If you need help, or if you have classmates and you want a tag team, like some put away the supplies, the others wipe the table down. It's however you would like to organize it, but it is really, really important to me that we do not leave a mess on the tables and we don't leave a mess for the custodians on the floor because they want to go home. It's Friday. So if you have any questions, just raise your hand and the sub will help you with this last part. And if you have any questions as far as pastels go for me, just make sure you write them down in your sketchbook and then you can ask me when you see me on Monday or on Tuesday. All right, good luck with everything, everybody, and have a good day.